It looks very similar. That's undeniable.
Now, the fan theory is that Ryan Reynolds saw that scene in It Ends With Us, and it was a trigger.
What if Hollywood's golden couple isn't as golden as they seem? Hey friends, it's Holly from Hollywood Stars Unfiltered, and today we're cracking open the wild saga of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, two stars whose perfect love story might just be a jealous, controlling mess. Back in November 2023, Blake threw It Ends With Us into chaos with a list of demands, and guess what? It synced perfectly with Ryan's Deadpool 3 comeback. Coincidence? Hardly. From secret set power plays to a screaming match in their NYC pad, this tale's got jealousy, lies, and a 25 divorce buzz that's shaking Tinseltown. Stick around, this one's a roller coaster you won't believe. November 9, 2023 lands like a thunderclap ripping through a quiet night. Blake Lively's lawyers unleash a 17-point demand letter on Wayfarer Studios, grinding It Ends With Us to a screeching halt faster than a car crash in a rom-com climax.
Justin says that Blake was determined to make him the real-life villain in her story because she wasn't doing well on the promo tour for the movie. It was very tone-deaf. Her hair care line wasn't doing well.
This isn't a gentle nudge. It's a full-on ultimatum. Script control, producer credits, a ban on being alone with male crew, even veto power over cuts. She wants the whole enchilada or she's not lacing up her boots to step back on set. The list reads like a power grab dressed up as safety, and it's wild enough to make your head spin. She's not asking for a comfy trailer or extra coffee. She's rewriting the rule book, and Wayfarers left clutching their script pages, wondering what hit them. The timing, straight up bizarre. Filming had been on ice since summer 2023, stalled by the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes that froze Hollywood like a bad breakup. Post-strike, things with director Justin Baldoni were smooth as silk, no clashes, no whispers of drama. Blake had casually asked to peek at some rough cuts back in October, got a polite "not yet" from Baldoni, and let it slide with a shrug. Zero fireworks. Crew insiders spill that the vibe was chill, even cozy, with Baldoni and Blake texting about reshoots like old pals. So why, after months of peace, does November 9 roll around and she drops this bombshell? It's not like someone flipped a switch overnight. Something big sparked this eruption, and it's got nothing to do with set snacks. That strike pause adds another layer of, Production shut down in June 2023 when writers and actors walked out. Picket lines stretched from LA to NYC, and It Ends With Us was just one of dozens of casualties.
In Blake's first amended complaint, Blake changed what she alleges about what happened while filming the slow dance scene, now that the footage has been released for everyone to see.
By November, the strikes were winding down. SAG-AFTRA inked a deal on November 8th, literally the day before Blake's letter hit. Crews were buzzing to restart, schedules were syncing, and Baldoni was prepping to roll cameras in New Jersey by month's end. No one saw a storm brewing. Baldoni even told Variety in late October he was thrilled to get back with his dream team. Then bam! Blake's demands land like a grenade, shattering the calm. Was she stewing all along? Or did something or someone light the fuse? Here's where it gets juicy. The answer's a jaw-dropper, and it's tied to a certain Marvel star with a red suit and a big mouth. November 9 isn't just any day, it's the exact moment Ryan Reynolds, Blake's ever-present husband, announces Deadpool 3 is roaring back to life, set to film in the UK starting November 23. Coincidence? Not a chance. Blake's not just flexing for fun. Her letter's a chess move, and Ryan's the king on the board. Sources whisper she'd been fine coasting post-strike, but the second Ryan's gig locked in, her demands hit like a freight train. This isn't about set squabbles. It's a power play with the Hollywood Titan pulling strings, and it's about to flip everything you thought you knew about their perfect partnership upside down. The ripple effects instant. Wayfarer's blindsided, scrambling to decode her list.
Dear Judge Lyman, as counsel for Wayfarer Studios LLC, Justin Baldoni, Jamie Heath, Steve Sarowitz, It Ends With Us Movie LLC, Melissa Nathan.
X lights up with early leaks by November 10. Blake's holding the film hostage, one post crows, while another snarks. 17 points? She wants to direct it too? Fans who cheered her Lily Bloom casting start side-eyeing. Where's the sweet romance queen now? Baldoni's team fires back quick, offering script pages and screenings, but the damage is ticking. This wasn't a random tantrum. It's calculated, timed to a Marvel beat, and is peeling back a layer of Blake and Ryan's glossy facade. What's really driving this? Buckle up because the truth's about to hit harder than a Deadpool punch. Ryan Reynolds lands his own seismic jolt on November 9th, 2023, the very day Blake's demands shake It Ends With Us. He takes to X, all smirks and swagger, announcing Deadpool 3 is roaring back to life. Filming kicks off November 23 in the UK after months stalled by the 2023 strikes. Suddenly, Blake's 17-point power grab snaps into focus. Ryan's about to jet across the Atlantic, leaving her in New Jersey for what could stretch into early 2024. 2 films, 2 continents, and a marriage that's never seen a day apart. That's a recipe for panic. And Ryan's not just sweating, he's in full meltdown mode, scrambling to keep his perfect family glued together. Sources leak he's a whirlwind, rewriting Deadpool 3 scripts at breakneck speed, slashing budgets like a budget-bent samurai, and hounding Marvel execs to shrink the shoot from 3 months to 2. The girls, Blake, and their 4 kids are his lifeline, and he's begging studios to sync schedules so they can tag along to London. Leaked emails show him pleading, "I've been smashing out my 3rd pass to get us home for school's start." This isn't the chill Deadpool quipster. He's a man possessed, slashing scenes and slashing timelines, all to avoid a single night without Blake by his side. It's less romantic comedy, more high-stakes thriller.
He and 9 other plaintiffs, including his publicists, have brought a $250 million lawsuit against the New York Times, essentially alleging them of libel and false light invasion of privacy.
And the stakes are personal. Then comes the wildest twist. Justin Baldoni, It Ends With Us' director, picks up the phone and calls Ryan directly. Since when does a director play marriage fixer? Baldoni's promising to hustle Blake back to Ryan a few days early, bending over backwards like a desperate wingman. Ryan's response? A gushing, "Thank you for understanding what it means to me, to us, to have my family reunited ASAP." He doubles down, nothing means more to her either. We're hardwired for this. Sources say Baldoni's call wasn't just courtesy, it was a plea to keep Blake on board, a Hail Mary to dodge her walking off for good. But Ryan's not done dropping bombs, and the next one's a doozy. Here's where it gets downright creepy. Ryan seals his gratitude with a line that chills the blood. It's how to win us and how to kill us when we can't. Kill us? That's not a cute quip. It's a neon sign flashing obsession, a vibe so intense it's less awe and more uh-oh. X catches wind by December 2023, with fans posting, "Did he just threaten to unravel if they're split?" It's not a throwaway, it's a mantra, echoing Blake's 2014 Vogue gush about their everything together life. He's not joking about coffee tables now. He's laying bare a codependency that's ready to torch schedules, films, anything to keep her close. This isn't just love, it's a leash, and Baldoni's caught in the tug of war. The fallout's instant and messy. Ryan's Deadpool 3 crew feels the heat. Insiders whisper he's a madman on set, rewriting mid-take, barking at producers to make it work. Blake's demands, meanwhile, stall Wayfarer's restart, leaving Baldoni juggling her letter and Ryan's pleas.
Asking for the gag order and explaining how he's talking too much. He's threatening to post stuff on public sites. So what I think is,
by November 10, X buzzes. Ryan's puppeteering this whole thing. Blake's his pawn. Fans who'd swooned over their red carpet PDA start squinting. Since when does a director grovel to a star's husband? That "kill us" line lingers like a bad aftertaste, hinting at a control freak unmasked. It's just the start of the chaos, and the next twist will leave you reeling. Blake Lively's not just stalling It Ends With Us. She's popping up in Deadpool 3 as Lady Deadpool, a cameo that blindsides everyone like a plot twist in a midnight screening. Late 2023 turns into a cinematic tug of war. It Ends With Us is stuck in limbo, while Deadpool 3 roars ahead in London, with filming overlapping from November 23 into January 2024. Excellence Up whispers by December. Fans spy Blake in grainy set pics, red suit gleaming, slicing up nice pool, a character some swear looks like Justin Baldoni with a smirk that screams payback. Nobody saw this coming, not Wayfarer, not the crew, not even the die-hard Marvel stans who'd mapped every leak since the strike ended. This isn't a random gig, it's a chess move, and the board's getting messy. The timing's too perfect to ignore. Blake's November 9th demand letter, those 17 points that froze It Ends With Us, conveniently buys her weeks to jet to Ryan's UK set. leaving Baldoni twisting in the wind. Wayfarer scrambling, emailing offers to screen cuts in London by mid-November, begging her to stay engaged. She's already gone, though, snapped on Deadpool's Penwood Studios lot by November 25, laughing with Ryan as he tweaks scene. X erupts, she ditched Justin for Ryan's movie, Lady Deadpool's a Baldoni jab. Theories fly, Nice Pool's flower shop death mirrors, It Ends With Us Floors vibe, and fans swear it's Ryan's Easter egg revenge. Coincidence? Hardly. This smells like a calculated flex, and the fans aren't buying the happy accident line. Ryan's hands are all over this. Leaked emails show him slashing Deadpool 3 soon to get home, but insiders whisper he's also rewriting on the fly, adding Blake's cameo mid-production. A Variety scoop from December 2023 hints her role wasn't in the original draft. It's a last-minute stitch, filmed fast, while Wayfarer's still reeling from her absence. He wanted her close, one ex-sleuth post, and stuck it to Baldoni in the process. Her November demands, script control, no men alone, look less like safety now, more like a stall tactic to sync with Ryan's timeline. She's not just killing Nice Cool on screen, she's killing Justin's schedule off-screen, and Wayfarer's left holding a half-shot film with no star. The buzz hits fever pitch by January 2024 when Deadpool 3 wraps and Blake's cameo leaks wide. TikTok dissects it, her blade flashing Nice Pool's Please Don't Plead, the floral backdrop, and calls it a screw you to Baldoni. Ryan wrote this as a power flex, one vid claims, racking up millions of views. Wayfarers in chaos. Emails from November 13 show them bending over backwards, offering screenings at Company 3's London facility, begging her to peek at cuts between Deadpool takes. She doesn't bite. She's too busy playing superhero with Ryan. Fans smell a tag team takeover.
This text from Blake Lively is insane. If you knew me in person longer, you'd have a sense of how flirty and yummy the ball busting would play.
Blake stalls one film, joins another, and leaves Justin dangling. Was this a jealous husband's ploy to keep her near, or a duo's slick move to dominate both sets? This isn't random, it's a pattern snapping into focus. Blake's letter gave her the runway to bolt, and Ryan's rewrite gave her the spotlight. Ends With Us restarts in January, but the damage is done. Baldoni's scrambling, morale's taint, and X's buzzing with Team Ryan versus Team Justin wars. She played them. One post crows while another snarks. Lady Deadpool's the real villain here. The plot thickens faster than a superhero sequel, and it's not just about cameos. It's about control, spite, and a marriage that's starting to look less like love and more like a calculated alliance. What's really behind this double play? The next twist will leave your jaw on the floor. January 4, 2024 ignites like a Molotov cocktail lobbed into Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' swanky NYC penthouse. They summon Justin Baldoni, producers, and Sony execs for what's billed as a restart meeting to get It Ends With Us back on track after the strike delays, except it's no olive branch. It's a full-on ambush. Blake's perched there, cool as a glacier, reading a laundry list of gripes off her phone, 20-plus infractions from Phase 1 filming, accusing Baldoni of everything from creepy comments to fat-shaming her postpartum frame. Ryan's not just backup, he's the attack dog, leaping in with a red-faced tirade, screaming for an apology. Baldoni flat-out refuses to give. Why would he when he swears it's all fabricated nonsense? Witnesses call it a train wreck. Hollywood's power couple turning a production powwow into a personal vendetta, and is about to blow up in their faces. The room's a who's who of stunned bystanders. There's Baldoni, blindsided and cornered, facing off against Blake and Ryan's tag team assault. Producers Jamie Heath and Alex Sachs are there, alongside Sony exec Ange Janetti and Todd Black, all clutching binders, expecting logistics talk, not a courtroom drama. Then there's the A-list producer Blake insisted on, a 40-year vet who later whispers it's the ugliest tirade he's ever seen, worse than any diva meltdown in his decades on the job. Baldoni's lawsuit paints Ryan as enraged, alleging he branded him a sexual predator and demanded groveling for slights like asking her wait for a lift scene, twisted, he claims, from a legit back injury worry. Blake's complaint flips it. This was her moment to confront a hostile environment that nearly derailed the film, with Ryan as her rightful rep. Either way, it's chaos. Shouting, icy stares, and a vibe so toxic it could have melted the penthouse's marble floors. Sony's rep regrets not slamming the brakes. Everyone leaves shell-shocked, jaws on the floor. Baldoni's team says he called it traumatic, a public flogging by two of Hollywood's untouchables, with celebrity pals reportedly drifting in and out like it's a casual brunch turned execution. Blake's side insists they hashed out protections, agreed post-November intimacy. Coordinators closed sets, claiming Baldoni nodded along, promising no more genitalia jokes or nude video stunts. His suit fires back. Half those gripes were new, baseless, never raised before, a setup to smear him. The A-list producers muttering sticks. 40 years, and this tops it all. X catches wind by January 5. Ryan lost it. Baldoni's toast, one post predicts. This wasn't a meeting, it was a power grab, a flex of star wattage to bend the film to their will. The air's thick with fallout before the door even shuts. Baldoni's reeling his suit says Ryan's rant wasn't just loud, it was a calculated hit, with Reynolds later pressuring WME to drop him at the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere in July. Blake's camp doubles down. This was her stand against a director who'd crossed lines, backed by a husband affected mentally and physically by her distress, per her filing. Sony's caught in the crossfire. Wayfarer's begging them to restart filming January 11, but Blake's holding firm, demanding script pages and cuts first. The room's a pressure cooker, and that producer's stunned whisper echoes, "Never seen anything like it." It's not just a clash, it's a declaration of war, and the backfire's already smoldering. This penthouse showdown's no blip, it's a detonation with legs. By January 6, whispers hit the trades. Lively and Reynolds steamroll Baldoni. Deadline hints while X buzzes with Team Blake vs. Justin was robbed. Baldoni's not bowing. His $400 M suit later calls it the spark of their hijack, while Blake's team frames it as her breaking point against a toxic set. Sony stuck, producers are rattled, and that 40-year tirade line sticks like gum on a shoe. Was this a couple flexing muscle to snatch control, or a director caught in their crosshairs?
Just trying to sell booze while talking about domestic violence. Justin says the war between himself and Blake really started in May 2023 when they started shooting the movie.
The blast radius is growing, and what's next will leave you picking your jaw off the floor. Ryan Reynolds' fingerprints smudge every inch of Blake Lively's It Ends With Us demands, none louder than that bizarre no men alone rule. A neon sign flashing jealous husband in all caps. Leaked emails from November 2023 paint him as a man obsessed, not just with keeping her close, but with micromanaging her set life from thousands of miles away. One gem, cited in Baldoni's lawsuit, shows Ryan texting Wayfarer execs. She needs a third party if it's a guy, non-negotiable. It's not a safety tweak, it's a leash yanking her back from any solo chats with male crew, Baldoni included. Like she's a damsel he's guarding from dragons. X lights up. By December 2024, Ryan's acting like she'll flirt with the lighting guy if he blinks. This isn't subtle, it's a spotlight on a control freak unmasked. Blake's a different beast when Ryan's not hovering. From January to February 2024, with him tied up in Deadpool 3 post-production, filming rolls smoother than a freshly paved highway. Zero drama, no tantrums, just quiet takes in New Jersey. Crew whispers say she's chill, cracking jokes with co-stars like Isabella Ferrer, even tweaking scenes with Baldoni sans fireworks. Wrap comes February 9th, clean and on schedule, no whispers of infractions or chaos, but flip the script too when Ryan's in the mix. November delays. That January 4 NYC screaming match, her jetting to London, and it's a circus. Control grabs, ambushes, schedules torched. X sleuths nail it. When Ryan's around, she's a puppet. Strings and all, the contrast is stark. Solo Blake's a pro, Ryan adjacent, Blake's a storm. Those emails don't just hint, they scream obsession. One from November 10th, 2023 has Ryan pleading, "We never split, get her back by Christmas or it's hell." Another post-NYC clash pushes for her chaperone rule to keep things smooth. Smooth for who? Baldoni's suit alleges Ryan dictated her November demands via late-night calls, turning her set into his sandbox. X resurrects old whispers. His 2011 split from Scarlett Johansson, where tabloids like Star hinted he cheated with Blake mid-marriage. He doesn't trust her because he knows his own game. 2025 post-quips, racking up likes. It's projection on blast. A guy who's straight now paranoid she'll bolt, chaining her with rules while he's off playing Deadpool. That never split pack from Blake's 2014 Vogue interview, where she gushed, "Everything we do together, resurfaces like a ghost, haunting every move." Back then, it was swoony. Ryan picks her meals, her lines, her life, all framed as romance.
Well, Baldoni looks like, what's the word? He's got like a, you remember going to school with that kid that always like, raised his hand real quick in school?
In 2025's harsh light, it's suffocating. A vow less about love, more about ownership. "He's my patriarch," she cooed, but now it's a cage locking her to his whims. X threads paired with her no men rule. Feminist icon, more like his pet. Fans who'd sighed over their red carpet PDA now cringe. Tales of her skipping It Ends With Us for Deadpool 3 read like a prisoner's furlough, not a power couple's flex. This isn't a fairy tale, it's a control grid, and the bars are showing. The truth's peeling back, and it's uglier than a botched rom-com twist. By March 2025, X is buzzing with Ryan controls, #clips of Blake's calm January shoots clash with Ryan's January 4 rant, painting a split screen of sanity versus chaos. He's the puppet master when viral TikTok declares, syncing his kill us line with her set exits. Old rumors, Scarlett's "he moved fast" quips from 2012. Feel the fire. Did he cheat? And now he's terrified she'll repay the favor. Baldoni's suit claims Ryan's jealousy spiked the whole mess. Demands, delays that NYC showdown, all to keep her under thumb. Is this love, a partnership of soulmates, or a cage forged by a man who can't let go? The mask slipping, and what's underneath ain't pretty. And it's about to get messier. Fast forward to December 2024, and Justin Baldoni drops a legal nuke, a $650 M lawsuit slamming Blake Lively, claiming her 2023 takeover didn't just hijack It Ends With Us, it cratered his career into oblivion. This isn't a slap on the wrist. It's a full-on war cry filed in New York federal court alleging defamation, extortion, and a calculated plot to shove him out of his own film. Leaked texts paint a damning picture. Blake's rewriting scenes on the fly think rooftop meet cutes flip to her whims, firing crew who dare blink wrong, all while Ryan's egging her on like a coach screaming from the sidelines. One message, cited in the suit, shows her axing a grip for vibes, with Ryan chiming in, "She's got this, clean house." Baldoni's claim that November 9 letter wasn't about safety. It was the opening salvo in a scheme to oust him.
And suddenly there were these headlines and people were just very upset with Blake Lively and started stringing together her pattern, okay? So her reputation, you could say, last year completely tanked.
A power grab dressed up as protection with Ryan as the muscle. The suit's 179-page beast and is packed with receipts. Texts from mid-2023 show Blake demanding producer credits and scene vetoes, while Ryan's pushing way farther to cave. "Make it work or we walk," he allegedly writes. Baldoni's team says she turned set into her playground, sidelining his vision for a film he nursed since snagging Colleen Hoover's book in 2019. By December 20, 2024, Blake fires back with her own California civil rights complaint alleging harassment, claiming Baldoni's unwelcome behavior sparked her demands, but his countersuit flips it. Those texts prove she was the aggressor, not the victim, with Ryan as her enforcer. X explodes, "She stole his movie and cried wolf," one post rages, while another snarks, "Ryan's the real director here." The November letter, Baldoni calls it the blueprint, 17 points to kneecap him, all while she jetted to Ryan's Deadpool 3 set. By 2025, the fallout's a wildfire. Divorce rumors hit X like a tsunami. Ryan's tense during Oscars prep in March, barking at staff, skipping red carpets with Blake, fueling that eerie kill us line from 2023, "Apart, if they're apart, it's over," fans tweet, tying it to his "we never split" obsession. Post dig up Blake's 2014 Vogue gush, "Ryan's my patriarch, my everything," and her feminist halo dims fast. "She's no icon, she's his puppet," one viral thread blasts, racking up thousands of likes. Baldoni's suit ties it all to 2023. Her demands weren't about safety. They were power, pure and simple, backed by a husband who'd rather burn bridges than let her fly solo. His filing claims $650 in losses, canceled deals, a torched Pac-Man gig, WME dropping him after Ryan's alleged pressure at the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere. Hollywood's watching, jaws dropped as the stakes climb sky high. The courtroom's a pressure cooker. By January 2025, Baldoni's team doubles down, suing the New York Times for $250 M over their December 21 expose on Blake's claims, calling it a lively, orchestrated hit piece with doctored text. Blake's amended suit on February 19 adds 50 pages. Other women, like co-star Isabella Ferrer, allegedly griped about Baldoni too, though his camp says it's all new, baseless spin. X says a battlefield. Team Justin trends with she framed him, while Believe Blake counters. He's darvoing hard. Ryan's Oscars hosting gig announced pre-lawsuit hangs like a dark cloud. He skips the March 2 ceremony, and Deadpool's Conan O'Brien nod feels like a hollow flex. Sources whisper he's frantic. Blake's hold up in their SNL 50th jab at Baldoni backfires. Fans boo, not laugh. This isn't just a lawsuit. It's a reckoning shaking Tinseltown's core. The stakes, stratospheric. Baldoni's career is a husk. His suit says lively smear cost him hundreds of millions, with Hollywood turning its back, Blake's reps crumbling, Colleen Hoover scrubs her from Insta, Taylor Swift skips her at the Super Bowl, and Penn Badgley's icy Critics' Choice snub stings. Ryan's nice guy crowns tarnished, posts call him controlling, not charming. Legal Eagles predict a March 2026 trial, but X bets it settles. Too much dirt, too many egos. Baldoni ties it to 2023. Her November power play, backed by Ryan's bridge-burning zeal, sparked this inferno. Hollywood's glued. Will he win big, or will they dodge with cash and NDAs? One thing's sure, this fallout's rewriting their script, and the ending's anyone's guess. Will 2025 be their undoing? Studios still bank on Ryan's charm and Blake's glow, but cracks are gaping. It ends with us flopped. Baldoni suit looms, and X hashtags like Blake Lives trend hard. Ryan's set to host the Oscars, a shiny distraction, but fans aren't buying it. Some call it a desperate flex. Divorce buzz spikes after shaky joint appearances. That kill us line, now a chilling echo. Blake's control grabs and Ryan's jealousy paint a duo less golden, more tarnished. Can they dodge this storm with another mask? Or will Hollywood finally call time on their game? The clock's ticking. So here's the tea. Blake and Ryan's perfect love story unravels into a jealous, power-hungry mess. From her November 9 demands to his Deadpool 3 pull, from NYC tantrums to lawsuit bombs, it's a saga of control dressed as romance. Was it all a jealous husband's plot or a duo's con to rule the set? With 2025 divorce whispers and Baldoni's fight, what's left to believe? Drop your take below. Team Blake, Team Ryan, or Team Truth? Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell. I've got more secrets brewing. Catch you next time.